The Whispers of Ravenswood Manor. Chapter 1. The Inheritance. Amelia Rhodes had always been fascinated by stories of her family's past. Little did she know, her life was about to take a turn steeped in history and mystery. On her 25th birthday, she received a letter from a distant relative she had never heard of, Lord Alastair Ravenswood, who had passed away several months prior. The letter, written in an elaborate cursive, informed Amelia that she was the sole heir to Ravenswood Manor, an estate cloaked in whispers and shadow. Curiosity mixed with apprehension as she read the details of the estate, a sprawling Gothic manor, located in the secluded countryside of Devonshire, England. The letter included an invitation to visit the manor and a key to its front door. Determined to uncover her family's secrets, Amelia packed her belongings. The journey to Ravenswood Manor was long and winding, surrounded by towering trees and the remnants of fog that clung to the earth like a shroud. When she finally arrived, the manor loomed over her, its stone facade cracked and weathered, an imposing figure against the twilight sky. As she walked through the threshold, Amelia felt an intense chill sweep through the air. She gasped, noticing dust motes dancing in the fading light of the grand hall. It was as if the house had been holding its breath, waiting for her arrival. Chapter 2. The First Night. The first night in Ravenswood Manor was unsettling. Whispers echoed through the hallways, sounding vaguely familiar, yet elusive. Amelia dismissed them as the groans and creaks of the old structure, but they unnerved her nonetheless. She retired to the library, a vast room filled with ancient tomes and portraits of her ancestors, their eyes seemingly watching her every move. Intrigued by their stories, she decided to delve into their history, locating a book entitled The Bloodline of Ravenswood. Just as she began to read, a sudden gust of wind burst through the room, extinguishing her candle. Heart racing, she grasped a nearby silver candelabrum, its cold metal grounding her. The shadows danced eerily on the walls, and she felt the presence of something or someone nearby. Despite her fear, she was compelled to explore deeper into the house. Chapter 3. The Hidden Passage. The next day, Amelia awoke with determination. She explored the manor further, discovering an intricately carved wooden door behind a tattered tapestry in the hallway. It creaked open to reveal a narrow, dust-choked staircase descending into darkness. Braving the trepidation that gripped her heart, she took a deep breath and ventured down. At the bottom, she found a forgotten cellar, the stone walls lined with shelves holding dusty jars, cobwebs covering time-worn artifacts. In the center stood an antique mirrored cabinet. As she approached, a feeling of vertigo washed over her. The mirror reflected not only her image, but also glimpses of another time, faces of people dressed in Victorian attire. Bleak expressions crossed their features. Trembling, Amelia reached out to touch the glass, and a chilling whisper floated through the air, "Leave this place." Stumbling back, she knew that she had stumbled upon something sinister, including a dark secret that had yet to reveal itself. Chapter 4. The Lady in the Mirror. Days passed, and while the whispers grew louder, they were now mixed with fleeting visions, fragments of a woman in white, flickering lights guiding Amelia through the dim hallways. Each time she caught sight of the figure, a chill gripped her, yet she felt tethered to it, as if the woman yearned for her to follow. Determined to unlock the mystery, Amelia spent her afternoons poring over more journals, letters, and diaries left by the former inhabitants. She learned of Lady Elizabeth Ravenswood, a tragic figure rumored to have vanished within the estate, last seen wearing a flowing ivory gown. The locals spoke of her ghost, believed to roam the manor, searching for something eternal. Obsessed with uncovering the truth, Amelia returned to the mirrored cabinet. This time, she brought a candle, the light flickering against the glass. "Who are you?" she whispered into the stillness. A heartbeat. Later, the mirror rippled, and Elizabeth's anguished face appeared, mouthing words Amelia could not hear but felt deep within her. Chapter 5. Echoes of the Past. Amelia began to connect with Elizabeth's spirit, feeling their lives intertwined. The whispers had intensified, leading her to old letters that hinted at Elizabeth's tragic fate, a forbidden love affair that ended in betrayal. Amelia sensed the weight of this revelation, understanding that the echoes from the past were just stories, but a fierce longing for closure. Poring over the letters, Amelia discovered references to a hidden locket, rumored to hold a map to Elizabeth's secret. This locket could be the key to understanding her demise and perhaps releasing her spirit. Determined to find it, she scoured the manor, tracing every room, every shadow. Her search led her to an overgrown garden, wild and untamed. Beneath the twisted roots of an ancient oak, she unearthed a weathered box. Inside lay the locket, intricately designed with a faded portrait of Elizabeth. As she held it, a surge of energy coursing through her veins. She felt Elizabeth's presence solidify beside her, urging her onward. Chapter 6. The Reveal. With the locket in her possession, Amelia could finally piece together the fragments of Elizabeth's story. The locket contained a hidden message, a small folded piece of parchment that outlined the location of a treasure hidden within the estate, evidence of Elizabeth's love. Driven by a sense of purpose, Amelia retraced the clues, revealing a hidden chamber beneath the manor. Inside, she found paintings and keepsakes from Elizabeth's life, tokens of her lost love, remnants of a beautiful life overshadowed by tragedy. The atmosphere was thick with emotion, a mixture of despair and longing. However, the deeper she delved into the history, the more she felt a malevolent force. Shadows loomed larger, and the whispers morphed into cries of anger. It became clear that Elizabeth's love had led to jealousy, another spirit confined within the manor's walls, driven to destroy anyone who might uncover the truth. Chapter 7. Confrontation. As night fell, Amelia prepared herself for a confrontation. The manor felt alive with restless energy, and Elizabeth's spirit guided her to the heart of the chaos, the attic. There, she faced the dark entity that had been haunting her, a spirit consumed by rage and betrayal. With the locket in hand, Amelia stood resolute. "Your pain ends here," she declared. The atmosphere crackled with tension, and the shadows surged around her. But Amelia could feel Elizabeth's spirit beside her, providing strength. As she spoke Elizabeth's true story aloud, the angry spirit shrieked, the walls trembling. Amelia felt a surge of warmth as she illuminated the truth, revealing the love that had persisted despite death. Chapter 8. The Liberation. In that moment of confrontation, the truth shattered the darkness. A blinding light filled the attic, enveloping Amelia in warmth. She watched as the tormented spirit unraveled, its anger dissipating like mist in the morning sun. Elizabeth's ghost appeared beside her, serene now, uplifting. The house sighed in relief, the echoes of past sorrows finally being released. Amelia felt an unexplainable bond with Elizabeth, two women from different times, united through love and loss. With the manor rejuvenated, whispers transformed into gentle sighs, stories of joy and warmth flooding the empty halls. Amelia knew she could not abandon the estate. Instead, she vowed to restore it, breathing life back into Ravenswood Manor. Chapter 9. New Beginnings. Months passed, and Amelia worked tirelessly to breathe new life into the manor. The whispers transformed into laughter, the dark shadows receding into stories of warmth. Locals began to visit, captivated by the transformation. One evening, while tending to the garden, she found a small group of children exploring. They spoke of magical creatures and hidden treasures, and Amelia smiled, grateful for the life flowing back into the estate. As she relayed stories of Lady Elizabeth, The children's eyes widened with curiosity. In the solace of her new home, Amelia realized that Ravenswood Manor was not merely an inheritance, it was a legacy, a bridge between the past and the present. A place where stories were meant to be told and retold. With each passing day, she felt Elizabeth's presence, a quiet comfort knowing that together, they had rewritten the ending. As the first rays of dawn kissed the manor, the garden bloomed, and the air teased of new beginnings, Amelia stood at the door, a renewed sense of purpose filling her soul. She was no longer just an heir, she was the keeper of stories, a guardian of the whispers of Ravenswood Manor. Epilogue. Years later, children would gather in the gardens at Ravenswood Manor, enthralled by tales of adventure and love, and of the brave woman who had freed a spirit from its bonds. Amelia would smile, for she had discovered that the true treasure of Ravenswood was not the riches of the past, but the legacy of hope and renewal she had forged. And as the sun set, wrapped in hues of orange and purple, the manor whispered a gentle reminder that every ending is but a new beginning. The end.